Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Claire and today I am going to be crocheting some little granny square earrings to restock my store. I've got all these gorgeous colours here. I love the pastel colours. I think they're so cute, and as you can see I've already made a start. I crochet these squares and of course they do need blocking once they're done, so this is one of my blocking boards and today I'm just going to fill up my blocking board. So how are you all doing today? Do you like crochet? Do you like diamond painting? Beading? I've actually got the diamond painting that I just bought myself a couple of weeks ago from Hobby Lobby, but I haven't had the guts to start it yet. I did take a look and the symbols are just so small. I was like, oh no, am I going to be able to do this? But maybe I'll do it on video. I promise I'll give it a go. So what I'm making today, as I said, is just these granny square earrings, and they measure just over an inch in size when they're done. I think about 1.25 inches, and they're really easy. I mean, is there a pattern? Really, there's no pattern. It's just 2 clusters of double crochet, and then, as I say, I block them and then attach them to my earring hardware. So it's a really easy project to get started on. If you're thinking of moving down from regular size crochet to some micro crochet and you don't want to make the huge leap to tiny threads, this thread, it's supposedly a size 3 DK, but I'm going to be honest with you, it's more somewhere between a 1 and a 2. So if you are interested in trying something smaller, you could try this. I did start making some earrings with DK yarn, and I've slowly worked myself down to, I've used embroidery threads, this yarn here, which was actually a gift from a friend of mine, thank you Lenora. And the nice thing about these is they work up really fast. So I already have one made here, as I've showed you already, and this is the second half of the pair, and they just take a few minutes to make. So these make great gifts if you've got a lot of girlfriends or boyfriends that you'd like to make some Christmas gifts for. These work up super quick, and you can make them in any color you like. You can see this one's coming out real fast. So let me know guys, what's your hobby of choice? Do you crochet, knit, cross stitch? I used to cross stitch years ago, but I haven't done any cross stitch in a long time. I kind of fell into crochet through my job. I used to make soap, and so I would crochet washcloths and soap sacks and face scrubbies, items like that. And over time my business has switched over to pretty much 100% crochet. I am making some bracelets and phone charms, bag charms, that kind of thing, but I would say about 90% of what I do is all crochet. I love it. If you're wondering why I've got a hat on inside, I'm actually going through treatment right now for cancer, and so the chemo has me losing my hair, so I do get cold inside. Probably see me take my hat off, put it back on again. I kind of get warm, then I get cold, then I get warm again. So I hope you don't mind my bald head. That's just something you guys are going to have to get used to, because most likely it's going to be appearing in my videos quite often. But yeah, I do get warm and then I get cold, then I get warm again. So even though it's warm in here, still sometimes my head gets a little bit cold. So here's my little granny square, and I am being so good. I'm being so good. I am sewing in my ends after every single granny square. If there's one thing I hate, it's sewing in ends. So doing it with every square, I'm forcing myself to do it, guys. I really am. Tell me in the comments below, do you like sewing in ends? I'd be interested to see if there's anyone who likes doing this part of their projects, because I hate, I don't want to say I hate it, because hate's a really strong word, but it's definitely not my favorite part of crocheting, and I know there's a lot of people who are going to agree with me in the comments, but let me know if you're actually one of those people who doesn't mind doing it, because I'd be really interested to hear that. I go to crochet club in my local small town, and I think I'm going to ask the ladies there the same question next time I'm able to go again, because chemo has me staying away from people right now, and so I'm kind of missing the social aspect of crocheting, being with friends, going out, just going to a restaurant, hanging out with people I know. So, but crochet has just been such a blessing, because if it wasn't for being able to still work and still make these things and still do this, I think I would have gone crazy. I really do. It's been such a blessing, because I know a lot of people say the worst part of cancer is the treatment. Not the treatment is worse than the disease, and well, I don't want to go into side effects too much. I don't want to get doomy and gloomy, but yeah, the chemo and especially the immunotherapy has really had me running a ringer these past few months. But they stopped my immunotherapy. So right now I'm just on chemo. I get 3 different chemos once every 3 weeks, and that will stop just before Christmas, which is gonna kind of suck, because just before Christmas is when Christmas hits, I'm gonna be at my worst, because I would have finished this course of treatments and my body will just be so exhausted. But try and look on the bright side. After Christmas, we're thinking of celebrating Christmas after Christmas anyway, when I'm feeling better. Once Christmas comes, this course of treatment should be over, and maybe I can get to living more of a normal life again, because it has not been normal, other than my crochet, which, as I said, I feel so blessed, and I have so much support. We live in a very small town, and the community has been absolutely fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. We're so blessed to have good friends, live in a great community. So even though it has been one heck of a journey, I'll tell you that, it's we really have learned recently to count our blessings. So I was diagnosed in December of last year, and I have pretty much been going through treatments ever since. I did have a month or so break at the end of April and May, but then I had a PET scan where they found out the cancer had spread to my lungs, and so, see, I'm talking, not paying attention, and I've just cut off after the first row, so now that's going to give me 2 more ends to sew in. Anyway, yeah, they found the cancer had spread to my lungs. So after my first course of radiation treatment, so then I had to start another course, chemo and immuno, and that's what I'm currently on right now. But I'm still keeping going. I'm still being able to work. Still have I sell mostly wholesale, but my husband and I are currently working on my new website. So folks will be able to buy just the one pair of earrings if they just want one pair of earrings, or they can buy whatever they want to buy. They don't have to buy wholesale. So I'm really excited about that, looking forward to it, and it's really giving me a purpose to carry on and, you know, stay positive and give me something to work for in the future. So I am really, really excited about that. Well, I don't want to go on too much. You can see now what I'm making. I'll have my husband maybe insert a photograph here or there or somewhere of a few of these earrings once they've been completed. And I don't want to go on too much for my first video. It's a little bit of an introduction about me, what I do, where I am in my life at the moment. And if you have any questions, put them in the comments section below. Anyone who's going through a chronic illness or who's currently going through problems, if you want to share them, feel free. If you have any questions about the treatments, side effects, anything at all, or of course if you have any crochet questions, I am not the most expert crocheter in the world. I crochet left-handed, which made it kind of hard for me to learn. I did find some left-handed crochet videos here on YouTube, and that's how I learned. So if you have any questions about left-handed crocheting, I'll be interested in those. But other than that, I'll probably get going now. This is my first ever video, so I'm a little bit nervous, but I think I've blabbed on for long enough. So thank you guys. Let me know what you'd like to see in the channel. Would you like to see more videos of me sitting here talking? Would you like overhead videos where you can actually watch me crochet from the top down and see what I'm up to? I also like to design crochet patterns. I'm not the best at that, but if there's any crochet patterns you'd be interested in watching me design or go through the process of creating a pattern from scratch, that's another thing I might do on this channel. So I'm probably going to focus mostly on crochet and chat and talking about whatever's going on in the world a little bit, maybe, and not too much into the political side of things, to be honest with you. But crochet, what's going on in my life, what's going on in the crochet world, a little bit of that. Just sitting crocheting and chatting with people so they can sit and crochet along with me. If that's another thing you're interested in, just me talking about what's going on in my life, sharing the ups and the downs of my treatment, which hopefully will be over soon, and my battle with cancer. I might do another video where I talk about the specific type of cancer I have, and more go into details as to where I am, what's happening, and then I'll have videos where I just sit and crochet. Probably just some videos where I sit and crochet and my husband adds some nice relaxing music to the background. That's another thing I might do, just so you can just sit, relax and crochet or cross stitch or knit or diamond paint, whatever your hobby of choice is, along with me, and just relax. So once again, thank you for tuning in, guys, and I'll speak to you again soon. Take care. Bye bye.